It's the Rock!
Riverside.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, an audience.
Oh my goodness. Everybody, watch out! We're here. It's GORP. GORP stands for Grape Nuts, Oreo O's, Rice Krispies, and Pops. These are all things that you eat with a spoon. It's cereal day. Wah! That was more enthusiasm than talent there. Welcome. My name is Josh. Who else is here? Say hi. Brooke, say hi. We're here.
Hi, I'm here.
Lucy, I think just did it too. Welcome.
I am Lucy.
And then Mark is back.
What's up? What's up? MarkAndrewSwan.com. Stop listening and go to the website right now.
You don't have to do that.
Don't do it if you don't want to.
No, stick around. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Sticking around. We're
Despite
talking
me
about Cheerios, the cartoon characters, the Saturday morning cartoons, the sugar, the riboflavin. Right? Our receptacle today is, of course, on theme. We got a nice big old cereal bowl and a perfectly sized spoon for my mouth, you know? So let's get our first topic. Hot and cold never gets old. So it's your favorites on the hot and the cold category. Perhaps if you want to talk about your least favorites or why does anyone like this crap? Start with Mark today.
Ooh, starting with me. All right. Cold cereal. It's such a hard thing to decide because I'll go for the classic. I really love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like that. That is some good shit. Reese's Puffs is also super good. Golden Grahams. Got to give it to Golden Grahams as far as cold cereal goes. I love Golden Grahams. I'll still go and get those like Golden Grahams bars at 7-Eleven if I ever need like 350 calories. Ooh,
yeah,
we've got shaking heads. I am going to say this. I'm going to start with a hot take is that I think hot cereal is fucking disgusting.
Not even cream of wheat, no oatmeal, no porridge.
I can't do it.
Grits.
I don't know.
What about grits?
I do like grits. I like grits.
Okay. All right.
So you're a liar.
You're a cusper, is what you are.
Well, I don't know what it was. It was always. I think my mom made them wrong, but it was. But oatmeal was just so gross back in the day.
No, I
never got over it.
There was. I generally enjoy oatmeal, but there was a period of my life when there was no money forever, and me and my roommate basically just ate what was in the house, which was just oatmeal and a jar of peanut butter and a bunch of raisins for about a month, maybe 2 months. That's all we ate. And so, luckily, peanut butter made it through the tragedy. But oatmeal and raisins, they're done. Like, it's over.
Yeah, that's
Never,
interesting.
Ever again.
Yeah, I've been broke and lived off of peanut butter too, so I don't know why that gets a pass, but just for some reason, man.
Lucy, what's up, man?
I got two things here too.
Little things.
I want to grits are as much a cold cereal as hash browns are. So I don't think that was fair.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll take
Didn't I say it was on the cusp? It was cuspy.
Okay. But you brought it up. It's like sausages on the cusp. It's not.
Oh, hey! Okay.
Different things.
Don't put a bunch of sausage in a bowl of milk and just go to town.
I got this brick. It's a brick that I poured hot water over.
And also, I kind of agree with the hot cereal thing. Honestly, I think oatmeal is better once it cools down.
Cold oatmeal.
Interesting.
Make some oatmeal and fire a little sugar, maybe a little brown sugar in there. Top it with a little maple, mix it on up, let it cool down. Fire.
You know,
I think I can get on.
I mean, it sounds okay, but they call that the pour bowl because we can't afford the gas to reheat it. And you just got to eat it like it is.
I'm from the city of Philadelphia, my man. I am poor. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, guy.
I don't know what to tell you. That's what I got to go. But coming back to Never Gets Old, I got a novelty cereal for you that never gets old that comes back each and every year and serves us correctly. That's going to be in the Count Chocula family of cereals. It's blueberry. I don't know if anybody remembers blueberry.
Berry.
Oh, yeah, I'll always get down on blueberry. Yes, sir.
And it's there for us. And blueberry is the best cereal. I think it's never going to get old. It's good for everybody, kids, adults, old dead people. Everybody likes it. Everybody likes Blueberry.
Everybody likes it, man.
Dead
Well,
people.
I agree.
Wow.
You guys in
it's
unison? Unanimous?
It's special. It's special because it's only here once a year. It's like an event. It's like when
but that's also
Blueberry's
very
on the
rude.
shelves.
Just bring it around, dude. I understand that that's how they get their sales boost, and like it's all about the numbers. So it like the McRib. If the McRib was always around, it would
suck.
It would not go down.
Yeah.
No. But yeah. So maybe that's it. But I think Blueberry is the hot fire. Frankenberry can go to hell. Choco,
I agree.
Man, whatever.
Get those fuckers out of my sight.
I'm not
Give
a
me that
huge
Blueberry.
fan of you comparing Blueberry to the McRib, but I get it.
Well, the seasonal aspect, at least. I got this McRib, and I pour hot milk on it.
Blueberry is the McRib of cereal.
So what about Brooke?
You guys are giving me some really interesting ideas for cereal. I tell you, a couple of bricks, maybe a McRib in there. Be a great morning. I like oatmeal grits. I like them savory, right? Salty, right?
Savory, salty. Yeah. So
Anyway,
you do
I don't
a little
like 'em
salt, maybe
sweet.
some cheese, perhaps.
Yeah,
A little hot
a whole
sauce.
lot of butter, maybe some eggs.
We are
Butter.
Oh, maybe
deviating.
some ox. I'm with that. And in that case, they're in no way part of cereal aspect. But
No,
I think when they're cold
They
and you
can't
pour syrup on them with some milk, that's
That's
how
cereal.
my dad does it. That's
Yeah.
cereal, dude. Hold on.
Best forever. I've got to give it to Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon
That's.
Toast Crunch.
I'm a little cinnamon girl. I like it.
Cinnamon.
I'm just a little cinnamon girl. Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that for the never, I freaking can't stand Captain Crunch because of how much it tears the roof of my mouth up.
Ooh.
It's a no for me.
Interesting.
Captain Crunch did come out of left field with the Oops All Berries, though, and I can do the Oops All Berries.
I can do that.
Berries. Yeah. Well, I can do normal, but see, there's a life hack to it. Like, they don't really tell you on the box on how to eat it, but with Captain Crunch with no berries, you're supposed to put a little bit in your mouth and chew with your mouth wide open and just going. So some might fall out, and that just goes back in the bowl, and that will get soggier and not your tongue all the way down in the bed, so that there's minimal access to the roof.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
It's like a rotating,
Are we doing straight up and down, or are we doing clockwise with the jaw?
you can do cow maneuver southpaw, or you can do human skeleton with no skin.
Nice.
I thought you were just supposed to swallow them whole. I don't.
Like little pills.
Yeah. Shot of milk.
I like to crunch them up and then use them as breading in my chickens.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
Well, this is
feast.
interesting. I heard you're supposed to soak them for like 3 hours. That's what we do.
Yeah, until it's a paste.
Not Captain Crunch.
I used to use Captain Crunch at Planet Hollywood for their chicken fingers, and I get down with that.
Ooh, that's a good
You
idea.
know, I met a caricaturist one time. Well, I'm sure we all have at one point or another.
Maybe.
Everyone in
I don't think I
America
have.
knows someone who knows a caricaturist. But anyway,
Unfortunately.
I was talking to him because I was a young artist kid who's like, hey, how do I get good at drawing? And in talking to him, I found out that for a good few years, he was the dude who drew the commercials for the cabin. That was pretty cool.
Oh, damn.
And then I was like,
Wow.
oh, so you work here at this fair now? That sucks. So that's when I saw my whole life unfolding in front of me.
This is what you have to look forward to, kid.
Little setback.
Well,
I guess for
Josh-
me, I say... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, you're just one serial mascot away from, fame and then
Big break.
mediocrity, I guess.
Working at the...
Fair.
The fair. It was actually the place in Denver
Six
that
Flags.
South Park talks about.
Oh, Casa Bonita?
It was at Casa Bonita.
It's coming back.
Yeah, shouts out to Casa Bonita. Anyway, back to cereal. For me, I would just say Cinnamon Toast Crunch has been my favorite for a long time. I can't really eat it anymore because I go into like diabetic shock. Not really, but I need a nap like right away.
Yep.
One time I was upset with how early our required PT was, our physical stuff for the military. I was like, you guys are cutting right into breakfast time. Like, this is when I go to the dorm and eat. And they said, just wake up earlier. Oh, okay, jerk. What I'm going to do instead is eat a whole gallon of milk with a bunch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm going to vomit while I'm running. Band of Brothers style. But I came up with it first.
Okay.
I didn't end up vomiting, but I felt like shit the rest of the day. So,
Yeah.
anyway, let's
That'll
move on,
do it.
You really got him with that one.
I sure taught them. And like, really, what would it mean? Like, he threw up all over himself. Okay, the fat ass threw up all over himself. Guess what? It's another Tuesday. The next topic, mascot death match.
Ooh. I mean,
Throw him out.
There's an obvious answer that it's Tony the Tiger, right?
yeah,
Tony the
Yeah,
that is.
gotta
Yeah,
be.
I'm so glad you said that.
Definitely Tony the Tiger.
It
I
has
think
to be.
the only other ones you're talking about are Snap, Crackle, and Pop from Rice Krispies
Yeah.
because they could probably get in there. But Tony
Who
the
competes?
Tiger, he's the toughest man.
I'll tell you who competes.
Well, what about Lucky Charms? Because he is a captain.
Lucky Charms
He's
is
a
a
leprechaun.
leprechaun. He could be the captain of the
Oh.
leprechauns, perhaps.
Yeah,
Whoops.
Crunch is-
I meant Captain Crunch. What am I saying?
Captain Crunch. Captain
You said
Crunch has that boat. But, he barely ever, he only just barely won against the Soggies. And the Soggies would get destroyed, mollywopped by Tony the Tiger.
Josh
Remember
getting
those
into the
commercials?
lore. Good
Oh, there's
lord.
Soggies? Remember the Soggies?
Oh,
They haven't
there's
seen them in
lore.
a long time.
No.
I
You never saw that? It was like a boat fight, and the Soggies were just looking like amoeba type of people or ghosty amoebas. And they're like, we're
I've
going
done
to
way
sog
too
up
many
the
drugs
cereal.
to remember the Soggies.
I didn't do this type
honest.
of research. I wasn't prepared for this.
No, it's just-
I
memory
think you're
from when I
making
was
this
a child.
up.
No, dude, you gotta look it up. Old 90s Captain Crunch commercials. There's a boat battle, and he saves the cereal from the Soggies. Captain Crunch is the man. But Tony Tiger beats them.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
he was
ironic
the
because you're supposed to get Captain Crunch soggy, so why would you want to save it from the Soggies? Because
Yeah, you're
otherwise
supposed
it's
to
going to tear the
mush it
shit
and
out
that's
of
it.
your mouth. Yeah, that's
Let
right.
it sit outside for 3 days.
Okay. Now,
Good luck.
I do want to throw a contender in the ring. The mascot for Cookie Crisp, he went to jail. He's a robber. So maybe
he's hardened.
He's done
hard.
time.
maybe he's got some. Maybe he's a tough motherfucker. I don't
Maybe
know.
that's why his character was a robber. Remember, the Cookie Crisp guy was wasn't like a
That's what I'm
wolf man?
saying. Yeah, it was
Oh.
like a cop who would chase a robber, and I'm saying
Yeah.
either of them probably have probably enough training to just
Yeah.
to just take on the absolute dilf that is Tony the Tiger. And,
Okay. But I think, who just, I'm getting technical here, but every major athlete who's been on the cover of the Wheaties together
Okay.
would stomp Tony
Just-
to death.
no, just because you're an athlete. I mean, Tony's an athlete. He plays soccer with kids or whatever.
He plays it all.
How-
He can break dance. He can ride
how-
motorbikes.
I
Yeah,
can't.
Kind of like Esther.
On top of everything, Tony's the only one that's an actual tiger, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going with Tony. I'm going with Tony.
Yeah, most of those pro athletes would probably just be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Why would I
Got
fight a
contract,
tiger?
dude.
That's really-
And how many of
I'm
those
just here to play
athletes have
ball.
yeah?
I
How
just
many of those
wanna ride
athletes
my
have combat
motorcycle.
training? I just want to ride my motorcycle.
Excuse me.
It's like Toucan Sam. He couldn't
No,
do anything.
but Tony would never catch him. What do we say? He's an athlete. He can pull out the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
How much prep time are we talking?
What if it's a year? Like the Mortal Kombat tournament.
That's different.
Hey.
It's different.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If Tony has a year, I mean, what's he going to be doing? To have that physique already, he's training already. You give him
Yeah,
a
but
year.
Captain Crunch, military mindset. Right? He's got a
Yeah,
year.
you're right. I keep
Yeah, he'll get the whole armada going.
forgetting him.
You'll
He's
never
not an
get in this
admiral.
milk. We got you surrounded.
Soggies, not today.
Not that
I
it's
gotta look up
okay.
these- I gotta look up these Soggies, man. Hold on.
Yeah, kids, we don't really do commercials the same way we used to. There used to be 30 whole seconds of animation, hand drawn and stuff. Anyway, I'm old. Go on YouTube, check them out. It's fun.
Oh, they're disgusting. I'm looking at them right now. They're so gross. They're disgusting.
All right, should we move on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Grown up cereal. Cereal. Grown up cereal.
Why does it have to suck so much?
Yeah, what's the deal?
Aww.
Yeah.
It's good.
Man.
There's some good ones. Honey
Why
Bunches of
can't
Oats,
I
does
have
that
a
count?
cool back of the cereal box to look at? I have to
Yeah,
buy
you
the
gotta have
kid stuff.
The games, yeah, the mazes,
Maze?
the word searches.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well,
Nice
so
little
what do
smoker.
we consider adults? So it's like Special K adult cereal.
Limited cereal, or I'm sorry, limited sugar and no marshmallow stuff. Like it's
What about-
relatively healthy for you.
What about like Honey Bunches of Oats? Because I mean,
that's
like I think
cuspy.
that's
Yeah.
right. It's
That's
delicious,
cuspy.
but it doesn't have a mascot. It doesn't
Yeah.
have a mascot. It doesn't have mazes on the back. It has like joint health tips on the back of the box.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
We are all
I
a
would
union here, and we work together to make a cereal for you. And here's a bag of oats.
I'm like, and then
Yeah.
like granola. I like granola.
Granola's
Granola's delicious.
There's some pretty good granola out there.
Oh yeah, I love it. And I like to buy the health section. There's just a bag of granola. It's like almonds and granola with peanut butter clusters. I'm sure that's just as bad for you, but it's in the healthy section. Jerk.
Yeah.
You guys heard of Magic Spoon?
Yes,
I'm really
actually.
excited to try them. I want them bad. I want them.
Yeah,
bad.
Magic Spoon is super dope.
Yeah.
I think it's just as good as any of your. I mean, it's not touching Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Blueberry, but it's just as good as your secondary level cereal. Oh yeah.
What is it? Is it sucralose? What's the sweetener?
I just know there's 0 sugar in it, and I don't look at the rest of the stuff.
So it's corn syrup. All right.
I would rather feel good. Take
That's
it like
what they
that.
used. They used to say, like Magic Spoon, not them, but like the commercial people used to say corn syrup is like magical sugar because it's not, it's not as fattening and all this in the 70s or whatever. Love all them cows.
It magically gives you cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Magic Spoon's dope, and you can get it in basically any flavor of whatever top brand cereal there is, and it's. It's not as good, but for us, it's okay.
Well, how do you feel
It's
about
like a protein blend, I guess.
Okay.
That's why it's so good for you.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of cereal flavorings, the experience that like you have a big fat ass bowl and then like you still want more, or like you're good?
I bet you're probably good on
It's got
this.
like 13 grams of protein in each serving. It's got 4 carbs.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's filling. It's filling, probably with all the other bad shit that you're not supposed to be eating that's in it. That they don't tell you about. So it's filling. But
as long as I get my riboflavin, we're gonna be fine.
My yellow 13.
Like goddamn.
Here's the issue, though. A serving size of Magic Spoon is like half a cup. That's just not
sure.
happening.
Well, that's across the board, though. Oh, for this Special K, it's 1 whole cup. So
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going
but maybe
way
it's
over
so
that.
packed.
At least 2 servings.
That defeats the purpose of cereal, man. You're supposed to like eat what you have, and then you put some more in your shitty sugary milk. And
Yeah.
I can't just do half a cup of cereal.
No.
I'm actually on the website right now, and and this podcast is not sponsored by Magic Spoon, but it does look delicious.
No, it's really good. It's really good.
Sure is
Birthday
good stuff.
cake flavor.
There was
Blueberry
one when I
muffin.
was a young man. Smart Start came out. Do you guys remember that when it started coming out?
Mhm.
We got a free box because it was a new brand or whatever, promotional. And it's, basically Honey Bunches of Oats, but it was like really healthy for you, not as much sugar. It's still the same way, but I haven't seen it in quite a while. But I just remember back then it was like over twice the price of regular cereal. So we never got to have it. Even though I
Because
preferred
you could just
That would have never happened in my house.
Yeah, you could just sell
We
it
got the
that
1 free
way.
box,
It's like,
that was it.
Yeah.
you know,
So let me ask you a question though. Are we considering like life cereal and adult cereal? Because there's kids on the box, but kids think it's shitty.
I love life.
Cinnamon Life is where it's at. I'm a little cinnamon boy, okay?
A little Cinnaboy?
Cinnamon boy.
Cinnaboy? Okay. All right, so we're going whites then? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I say
white.
it counts. I say it counts as healthier.
And then there's
Is it a
like
cusper?
there's
Okay.
a
It'd be a cusper.
shredded meat. It's a cusper. Throw up the cusper alarm.
Cusper.
Woo, woo, woo. Edit in the cusper. Oh, there it is.
Again. There he goes. Anyway, I guess we're good on healthy cereal. I would prefer
We have
Smart
fun
Start.
here.
Cinnamon Life is my new forever. I guess I didn't mention that in favors. It never gets old. It is slightly healthier, I guess. So yeah, Cinnamon Life is probably the bee's knees. I want to try making that with like crispy treats. You know, never had that before.
Yeah, I could do that.
Could be good.
Some marshmallow in there.
You're onto something.
Yep, but you never know.
You never know.
Sometimes you just gotta follow the rules and just use Rice Krispies. Some people go overboard with that stuff. Like there's Reese's Puffs, crispy treats, marshmallow treats, whatever. I've seen Lucky Charms. I've seen quite a few. None of it compares to Rice Krispie original.
Yeah,
you know,
Rice
extra
Krispie is
marshmallows.
king.
Yeah.
However, I think I'd like to try it with the Cinnamon Life. I don't know.
Mm.
I do like Rice Krispies with a little bit of peanut butter in them.
Do you?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen it
I've heard
from
of that.
top.
I haven't tried that.
It's very good.
We always used to put chocolate chips in ours. That was delicious.
No, that's
That was
ridiculous.
always a good one.
Just plain
That's
regular.
ridiculous. Yeah, get
shut
the
up.
fuck out of here.
Can't we just follow
I
the
draw
rules?
the line.
You got something
My
to
wife
say?
makes these Pebbles, and they're really, really good. With
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah, I love Fruity Pebbles.
That's cool. I've put Fruity Pebbles in a cake, in the frosting and in the mix. That's really good if you eat it that day, but it becomes
that's-
cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta eat the whole cake. There's no.
Nope. We're gonna eat this right now. I guess cupcakes.
That's
would
the
be better.
rules.
I'm gonna get a spoon.
Ooh, yeah. Fruity Pebble cupcakes. That sounds really good. Cocoa.
Yeah. I heard about this place in
Yeah.
Denver that it's an ice cream shop, and they use nothing but cereal milk to make the ice cream. So you get Captain Crunch milk
Interesting.
ice cream. Yeah.
That's-
Do that.
that sounds good. That also just sounds. Yeah, that sounds just like Denver. That's so
Sounds like they got a
pretentious.
soaking station somewhere in that building.
Where-
you
Yeah.
know?
This can't be
Where they smoke.
sanitary.
No, I'm sure they do it
This is- yeah.
sanitary. They strain it and stuff. I don't know. But there's sugar everywhere, though. Like, you gotta
Yeah,
mop
wait.
every day.
I'm
Oh.
thinking like people are eating at a restaurant and they're taking their milk and making ice cream. That's what I had in my
There's
head.
a slop bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had in my
That's where my brain went to. Yeah, it's like when you go wine tasting and you spit the wine into the bucket. That's where that all goes.
Make ice cream
Or
out
it
of the
would be
spit.
cool if you go in there and you order a bowl of cereal, and then you eat the cereal, and they say, "Thank you, here's my milk," and then they make you ice cream on the spot to take home.
Stone
I,
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, they
I like that.
they start filleting it up right there.
That's pretty good.
Elbows
Probably
flying.
filleted.
That adds a whole other element to the cereal for breakfast, though, because then you also have to have it in your ice cream. So
Yeah.
Some of it's pretty good in the ice cream. Sometimes, like a Captain Crunch was a dangerous thing, but like a peanut butter, a puff, some kind of puff material, corn pops.
What about honeycombs? We haven't talked about honeycombs yet.
Honeycombs is good, a tasty treat.
honeycombs are good.
It
Yeah.
was one of my dad's favorites for a good while. So we usually only had it was either honeycombs or corn pops. Pretty much switching back and forth. I like that
I
stuff.
think
But
honeycombs.
honeycomb is so light, you got to eat 3 bowls, or else you're failing.
See, I can just do
Serving size
that.
is only half a cup. Yeah.
You can do what, Mark?
Yeah, man. I could just eat up 3 bowls of anything. That's why cereal is so dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm-
usually
I-
I don't like to have cereal in the house because I will eat the box. My only barrier there
You're
now
supposed
is
to eat
I've
the
stopped-
cereal inside, not the box. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to eat the box.
No,
Just
eat
the
the box.
cardboard is just.
You put the
okay.
you put the box in a bowl and you pour hot milk over it. That's how
Good fiber, I guess.
fiber, dude. That's on the cusp. I tend to not have cereal in the house because I will probably eat the whole thing
Yep,
in
me
that
too.
sitting, like one sitting. Take a 4-hour nap, and then think about my life choices for the rest of the day.
Yep.
But my
Gone in a
only
weekend,
barrier
yeah.
against that is I get just like regular granola cereal because I won't eat 4 bowls of that. and I use Greek yogurt instead of milk.
Right.
So you eat it with a little more intention, and you're not just shoveling it in your face.
That's
And
a
you
good.
can't
You
eat,
just
like,
wrapped
that much
it
yogurt.
right back around. You just wrapped it right back around to adult cereal. Good job.
Adult
They
cereal.
call him Mr. Wraparound.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Let's move on, eh? Oh shit, I tore it. There's add-ons. So, like, how do we feel about adding raspberries and crap to your stuff? Or maybe going a little wild, add some marshmallows to your stuff, maybe a little honey. What are we doing? Add-ons.
Mm.
All right. I love a little honey drizzle.
Ooh.
I don't care what cereal it is,
Just
honey
drizzle
drizzle,
it.
and a
Just a
scoop
little
of
drizzle.
peanut butter.
Scoop of peanut
Okay.
butter. Interesting.
How do you apply that?
And
scoop?
if I actually like to put it in first. Put the peanut butter in first.
And just smear
and
it
then you
around
put
with your
cereal.
hands?
No, you just
Oh.
let the milk do the work. You gotta. Then you put the milk in. You let it sit for a little bit. Do a little honey drizzle. Perfection.
I think that's great. You could probably eat sand like that.
When you haven't introduced the cereal yet,
I didn't catch that.
so it's peanut butter, milk, and then honey drizzle,
No,
and then cereal.
no, you fool. No, I'm sorry. It's peanut butter, cereal, milk, honey drizzle.
Are you like basting the bowl with the peanut butter? Or you just like throw a blob of peanut butter. in
You
there?
just
Blob it up.
a lob.
I don't know, man. That just I don't know. That just seems
I can
Then
do
you,
blobs.
you guys
Then it's-
stir.
You stir it, okay. But maybe it would be
Okay.
nice to have a little peanut butter, kind of like just a peanut butter turd floating in there, and then like you get a little bit of it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, and then you just kind of work at it.
You work
You
at
get a
it.
little bit of
Just
peanut
gotta-
butter on there.
it's a goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You know.
So,
It's
I do
all
that
about
for
the
college
ratio.
sometimes. I put that in my dog's food sometimes, same way.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Peanut butter,
Um,
dog food.
It's cereal.
yeah, dogs love
Yeah.
the peanut butters, man. Yeah.
It's
I
on the
like
tub.
it depends on the cereal, so I might have a different flavor for most things, or for different types. Like Honey Nut Cheerios, a little drizzle. I've never heard of peanut butter. That's a great idea. I'm abhorrent to fruit in my cereal, hot or cold. I just don't like it. I can tolerate it when it's hot, but don't put bananas in my cereal. I'll punch.
What about the
Interesting.
cereal that comes with fruit, like the Special K with strawberries?
That's
No.
different. It's dried.
Yeah.
I like that. But fresh fruit is a no for me.
You can go to hell.
Seems
I
like
like
kind of a
fresh fruit.
waste. Yeah. I like the freeze dried fruit as well, but like whenever I'm like, I'll just put some blueberries in my whatever. It seems like it's a little too much. I could just eat those blueberries.
It's too much flavor, you know. Too much flavor for me.
It's well, and it's like healthy, and that's not why I'm eating cereal.
Exactly.
I think
Here for a good time.
that goes back a long time, right? People were putting bananas and blueberries in their cereal. All they had was the Cheerio, right? They had the Cheerio.
They
That's-
probably
yeah.
just had
Yeah.
oats. Like it was
Yeah,
like
so they're
originally
like-
it was just like here's some cold oats. So
Yeah, they're like, we need
we found a
bananas
couple
in there.
berries last night. Let's throw those in there. We gotta do something. It's
Yeah.
the sand, the Dust Bowl. Your brother
Yes.
died yesterday. We're out
Depression.
of corn.
Here's some cereal.
Here's some
And everybody-
cups with
And then everybody
Suck it
started doing
down.
mushrooms, and now we have apple jam.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna put like bananas on your like peanut butter Captain Crunch. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, it's too much.
Well,
Too
some
much.
people might, and it sounds like an Elvis
No,
sandwich,
yes.
you know.
And we
But-
firmly but politely ask them to leave because
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Thank you. No.
Too much of a good thing.
I did get as a dessert. Often when I was a kid, my dad would give us for after dinner, like just a bowl of milk, some sugar, and banana sliced up. That's kind of cool. Or peaches, or pears. That was the
Oh,
three
okay.
choices I had for my childhood.
Interesting.
It's actually
That's
kind of
not-
good. I mean, I wouldn't serve it at a restaurant, but it's pretty,
Peaches and
pretty
cream,
tasty.
dude.
I wouldn't want cereal poured in there as well. I'm just saying, fruit with milk, okay, fine.
My stepdad does it's like poor man's soup or cereal, and it's just saltine crackers and milk.
Oh yeah.
And he'll eat it like
Okay.
cereal.
All right. I made a disgusted face, but then I was fine with it. I'm fine with it.
All you need is a little pickle juice.
I mean, in a bind, it'll do what you need it to do.
Yep.
It will keep you alive. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Eat me if you want to live.
Moving on.
That's it. Move on. Right?
Move on.
All right. Perfect rig. So we're talking about the size of your bowl, the size of your spoon, what time of day, what's on TV, perhaps. Do you have a little cubby hole? You read a devotion? You watching YouTube? What's your cereal setup?
Well, I think what they consider a cereal bowl is far too small. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I'll have these like big old like jambalaya bowls, and that's what I would probably put. But then it's going to use a quarter gallon of milk. I would say, just to start off, I think my perfect rig would probably be just one of those soup bowls. It's 1997. I'm on my mom's couch. Saturday morning, TV is on, and I'm like allowed to eat the sugary cereal because it's Saturday. That's my rig.
With cartoons on.
Oh man, whatever's on Saturday, 1997. Probably Doug. Yeah, probably Doug.
Recess.
Oh yeah, Recess. I would watch some Recess. Sure. And then definitely you have your teaspoon, and then you have like your soup spoon. I would definitely have one of those soup spoons as opposed to the teaspoon. And that would definitely be big ass soup spoon. And then I would do what Josh had said earlier and eat like an entire box of like Reese's Puffs.
Oh yes.
I mean, that was a magical time. Definitely magical time.
In my mind, I went there. I was like, yes, this is comfort again.
It was like you were Neil Young singing me a song.
Why can't we find this joy in our later years?
Because life's over, man.
It's over. We're done.
Over, bro.
Oh, bro, it's over.
Yeah. I'm putting an end to it after this.
Who's next? Give me the rig.
Please don't. I like sitting exactly where I'm at right now. I got this little like backrest pillow. This is my spot. Big bowl. We like a big bowl. I don't love a big spoon because it cuts the corners of my mouth. So I like a smaller spoon. It doesn't bother me. That's my preference.
So sharp.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just my dainty mouth.
Are you using a knife?
I got these scars.
Exactly. Too much cinnamon toast crunch.
Saturday.
It's maybe a little too wide, not because it's cutting my mouth, but my teeth will like be the overhead, and it's pushing cereal off the spoon as I'm entering my mouth. We're gonna cut all this, so I worry about the spoon depth as well as width.
Let's not get dirty here when I say this.
Okay, calm down.
I like to suck the milk out first. That sounds weird. You're welcome. So I think that's probably why. There's probably some type of malfunction that's happening with the spoon to mouth. Don't watch me eat cereal ever.
No, I think that goes across the board. Everyone who likes cereal, it's like a hyena.
Look away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's private moments.
But yeah, that's my setup.
Cool.
I love the whole Saturday morning when I was like 7, but I would be crisscross applesauce like 3 feet in front of the TV. That's where I was. We weren't allowed to eat on the couch. But now, put a little Netflix on. Maybe it's a podcast, and I'm just sitting here reading a book. That'd be cool.
Books. That's cool. What about the luchador over there? What do you got going on?
Yeah. I'm thinking if I'm talking about now, it's just sitting at the table and I got a teaspoon. I got to go little spoon. I don't like the big spoon because I don't have a big horse mouth. But I got
guilty.
Little spoon. But the all-time cereal eating rig in my head. I'm sitting on a beanbag chair. I got Darkwing Duck going.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I got
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's Saturday. I got a large Tupperware because it's bigger than the bowls in my house. I got a large Tupperware
Okay.
full
I
of
feel
cereal, and some
Tupperware.
Red Cap full fat milk because it was good for me back then. Or that's at least
full
what they
fat.
told me. That's what they told me when that was
Red
happening.
Cap.
That's what they
That's
told
right.
me.
That's right.
That's what they told us. You need at least
Full-
all of the milk ever, or else you'll die.
Full
And then we realized that was a lie. And we all
Well, I've
bought
never
it.
broken a bone, so
Yeah.
I had a lot of milk in my life.
It's called vitamin D milk
That
now.
must mean it worked then.
I would have a glass of milk with my cereal.
Interesting.
That's how much I love milk.
I went through a phase where I was having dry cereal and a cup of milk, and I would take a spoonful and take a sip.
All right.
Did
I like
feel
that.
good? Did it feel really good when you did that?
At the time, it felt like I was
Felt fancy.
doing something, and then now I'm like, what the hell? What's going on?
I'm on to something here.
more steps
Let's see how this works.
adding to the process. I mean, well, no. So to be fair, I think there's some logic in that because that makes the cereal is at its crunchiest if you do that. If you put it in the milk, it immediately starts to sog up. So I see the benefit in that.
Don't
Yeah.
worry
Soggy.
up on me, bro.
If there's any kids out there watching, do not do that with Captain Crunch.
No.
Do not do it.
No.
You will get
Never.
Yeah, Captain Crunch is
Instant death sentence.
shrapnel in your mouth.
The year was 23. It was Saturday morning.
All
I
right,
can still feel it. I can still feel it in my cheek.
sharpen
For me, this is actually a perfect setup for me. Big ass bowl, spoon. Tupperware works just fine, but I like the clinkety clacks. I like whole milk. I don't know. Cinnamon Life, I guess, would be the best one. And I didn't think about all the nostalgia stuff, but I guess ideally you wake up as early as possible. You play Double Dragon. Make sure you get first player. That's why you're waking up early. You got to be there first. You play a little bit of that. Cereal time. You get 2 bowls. And then after the bowls are finished, you go to the front room to watch the Saturday mornings, like some Eat the Cats, some The Tick, That's the best way to enjoy some cereal. But I also like eating it late at night, and it just dribbles on your chest and no one's around so that you can just cry alone.
That's sad cereal time.
Anyway,
That's
Moving on.
Branding! I think that's the last topic for the night. With the branding, we're talking about the commercials, the jingles, the mascots, the colors, marshmallows, trends. Glow-in-the-dark cereal, is that a real thing? Why not?
Okay,
Going back
Trix.
to mascots a bit, but Trix,
Trix
yeah?
used to be like the fruit shape, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And before
now
that,
they're
it
just-
was Puffs. It was Puffs first, then fruit, and then they went back to Puffs. And they're like, this is our new thing. Because everyone who remembers that is dead. No, they're not. But they weren't born yet. The people who... Anyway, it's been a long... It's an easy switch
Anywho.
up every 10 years.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
get-
I really liked when they were the fruit shapes. I don't know
too.
why that makes me so happy.
It makes me happy too, yeah.
They were my weird brain justified it as they were kind of like fruit snacks because fruit snacks were also fruit shaped. So it was like, fruit snacks for breakfast. I don't know. That's kind of where my kid
It makes
brain
me
went.
feel healthier, kind of.
It
But
does.
they all tasted the same, right? Like banana wasn't banana.
Yeah,
right?
it's all mental.
It's
Trix
lime,
I
flavor.
think
right?
I just ate it. Just whatever.
Yeah.
I think we left out the Trix Rabbit when we were talking about tough mascots. He's been keeping adults away from that cereal for millennia at this point.
That's
I
true.
was gonna bring him up,
Yeah.
but
You take a bite of his Trix, he just jumps in and starts kicking the shit out of you.
Yeah,
He is a criminal. Okay.
wild rabbits are
Maybe-
fierce.
I'm a molester.
Wild
They're
rabbits, yeah.
brutal.
Yeah.
You're talking branding, you got to go Wheaties, though, right? They've been getting every major professional athlete of all time to jump on their box and get all these kids
Right.
to eat their stuff. They probably got the best branding marketing scheme right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
Low
goal
budget.
of athletes to get on Wheaties, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that means you made it.
They're coming to you, right?
That's exactly
They're coming
it.
to you
Yeah,
to get on
it's amazing.
cereal.
Yeah.
Also, Wheaties, I don't think has like changed their design in like 60
They
years.
haven't done
I
a
mean,
thing. They might
that's
have
good
shifted
branding.
where the white stripe goes or whatever, but same logo,
Right.
same font.
It works.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're one of the
Yeah.
first American cereals, right? Aren't they one of the first ones? And they just
Probably.
still taste exactly the same. It's just yeasty.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
they
more
do taste
sugar
oats,
now.
yeasty
Yeah.
brand.
Probably.
Well, what was it? It was cornflakes were made by Kellogg because he thought that it would stop kids from masturbating.
Yeah, something like that.
Have
It
you?
was on Drunk
Forgot
History.
about
It was
that
a really
story.
good episode.
Yeah.
That guy was really obsessed with stopping people from masturbating. So.
Don't do it. And he wanted everyone to
Screw
have
you,
nice
guy.
ropey poops as well. And that was part of the design. This is
Thanks, man.
Thanks for this.
Having all these delicious thoughts in my head, and then you just pull that out.
Yep.
What about
I like Toucan Sam.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like the Great Value brands,
Mm-hmm.
like their marketing, because I mean they're just ripping off all these other brands and just kind of doing a
Coattailing it, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
similar but different.
I mean,
Makes
it's good for when you're an adult and you're trying to get some value, but yeah, it's like if your mom ever brought that home and you wanted like the box with Toucan Sam on it, and Toucan Sam's nephews. Why did he have nephews? That was weird.
I think it was coming off of the Scrooge McDuck and his stupid nephews.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Same,
call.
like that's what the kids like, you know. Kids like that stuff. Excuse me.
Kids like being nephews.
No.
Hmm.
It's on the cusp.
It's on the cusp.
You got a rich uncle.
Yeah, that is cool. That would be cool.
That's the dream, really.
Yeah, it's every child's fantasy is a rich uncle.
Why don't I have a rich uncle?
I don't know.
I have
man.
two, but I don't ever ask them for money because I just don't want to.
Well, why don't you try it?
They're supposed to just invite me to their tower of gold coins. Just
Right.
invite me.
Yeah. WTF.
Yeah, I like the branding, and we talked about earlier with the commercials, and they used to have like some of them had like to be continueds, like will the captain make
yeah.
it? You know.
Oh my God.
I like Tony the Tiger. We talked about how he probably is the Chuck Norris of the cereals.
Yeah.
He's just cool. He goes where the kids are at, like y'all dodgeballing. Yeah, and like, come on, let's go play a cereal.
Tony the Tiger was also like, he was a cartoon, but he would play with real kids, whereas like all the other mascots were living in the cartoon world. Like, why did they let Tony into our world?
I'm sure he played with Jordan once or twice around Space Jam.
Try and stop him from coming into your world. That's what I'd
try and stop him.
That's right.
What are we playing? Dice behind the alley? All right.
I love that.
Paints are great. Cool. So I guess that settles it. Tony the Tiger wins. This has been the GORP Show. I think you can find us at the Twitter. It's called GORP Show. Maybe. This is the Sad Fan on the YouTubes. Check out our other shows. Brooke, say bye. How do they reach you?
Bye. You can reach me on IG at Brooker Loves.
Sounds good.
Anybody
no one else
else?
say bye. Just Brooke.
Kate.
Just kidding. Someone say bye.
Please.
Lucci, where can we find you?
You can find me on markandrewswan.com. Go ahead and shut this down there right now. Where I'll be.
Go shut it down. Get out there. Go mingle.
That's right.
All right.
Find me on Tinder.
Ooh.
I'm banned
I
from
don't like
Tinder.
that.
I'm married, so I'm not there.
I'm married. Don't tell my wife.
Maybe someday you'll grow up and get banned.
Oh boy.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thanks a lot.